All right, further investigation into the tribe and their origins, and it becomes very convoluted. There's definitely a general area, but that area is wide. I wouldn't say wide, it's more like deep. It's from north to south. Well, let's just read this. Indo-European Pajaric cultures and just ancestor of red hair. Modern Kyrgyz mixture of ancient Kyrgyz and Mongols. So, this brings us to the Scythians. Now here, hold on a second, I'll find it. There we go. The origins of Ashkenazi, right? Ashkenazi, description of the Rothschilds and other Jewish people of the tribe, shall we say. It says the Hebrew word Ashkenazi originally meant a Scythian. Now the Scythians were from southern Russia, the Crimea, Black Sea, and here we would have the Mongol link up there in the east, northeast. Yeah, but then you got the Phoenicians, right? It's also said that they are the Phoenicians who are from the Lebanese coast, or shall we say their commercial centre was the Lebanese coast, and that's further down south, still 2 countries north of Israel, north of Syria, just directly north of Syria, Lebanese coast. So anyway, here's a Pajaric 3rd century BC bird. Anyway, let's carry on looking. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Scythian face. Remember, the Scythians further north. But are they one and the same? Yeah, because look at that hook nose there. Take a look at that, close look at that nose. Now look at Macron, Sarkozy. Definitely Sarkozy, yes, and definitely Hollande, and definitely that woman there as well. There's your Scythian nose there, there, and there. Okay. Definitely. So they're Scythians. But there's also something else that one video says, they are at pains to say it. They kept saying that the tribe in the old days did not keep their bloodline pure. They took northern European women and mixed with them as such, you know what I mean, for a bit of extra. Hence, you have a lot of people in Ziyawood, Kabaliwood, who are, of course, Hebrew, of the tribe, shall we say, and they don't look like hook-nosed Scythians. A lot of them don't, because of this mixing in the past. A lot of water's gone under the bridge. You know, we're talking about thousands of years here, and there's been mixing. Not everyone's going to be looking like Jonah Hill, or whether that's his real name, I doubt it very much, or Ron Perlman, or Jerry Springfield with his Neanderthalic nose. No, not all of them are going to look like that. The Phoenicians. What history doesn't want you to know about the Phoenicians and the Jews? What they don't want you to know. The Phoenician menorah of Ireland. What's going on, hey? Found in Ireland. I don't know if you look into this. But this is by the Masons themselves, the Gnostic warriors. You know, this is all their Rosicrucian, Gnosticism, Satanism, Hebrew Kabbalah. But it's worth looking into it. Look, the Khazars tribe, Drif. But then again, the Khazars of the Phoenician Khaganate, the Turkish Khaganate by then. You got a possible origin, definitely for the Phoenician merchants, the merchant bankers, the merchant tailors, the merchants of Venice. Stephen Merchant, the actor, and Merchant Ivory films. Yeah, you got there's Baal Bek. So Baal, Red Bull, gives you wings. Bek being the military leader. The Khaganate. Khagan being the king or queen. Biblos, the Bible. And then they walked north to Turkey and formed the Turkish Khaganate, from the Phoenician Khaganate to the Turkish Khaganate. Bek to Bek, Khagan and Bek, both times, right? So it tells you they're the same people, right? The tribe. But down here, there's Megiddo, that's the Omen. Down here, somewhere quite far down here, is Palestine, which they have for the last 71 years called Israel, and ethnically cleansed the Palestinians. Right. Let's see. This is supposed to be another Scythian face. Well, the only thing worth mentioning is of course the red hair. And what else comes up when you type it in? Look, young woman gesturing. They want to never tell you anything. There's a pyramid eye. Dear, oh dear. Scythian. Of Iranian stock. Southern Russia, Ukraine, Crimea. Look, Sarmatians, that's the Samaritans. Yeah. Speaking of which, this is interesting. The Phoenicians. The word is not found in Hebrew copies of the scriptures, but is used in the Maccabees. You got a band called the Maccabees. All male band, what a surprise, here we go again. G Unit. The Maccabees. There you go. See, people aren't going to have a clue. Oh my God. Immediately. There it is. There it is. You got your red main. You got your G Unit. Yeah. All male band. Oh yeah. I see. Look. The bottle at waist height. You see it? You see it? Maccabees. Yeah. What a surprise. Another G band. And what else comes up? Look. Jonah Hill himself. No, Seth Rogen, sorry. Seth Rogen. And Franco, another Hebrew, Sephardic Hebrew name. Anyway. Oh, look, they've done one called Out of the Storm. Yeah, no surprise there. Storm of Black Ops. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Eagles of Death Metal. The Maccabees. Anyway, so, yeah, Phoenicians, the Maccabees. Talked about in the original, which is in Greek, in the New Testament. It was derived from Phoenix, one of their kings and brother of Cadmus, the inventor of letters. Yeah, our historians describe the wanderings of the Phoenicians, who they still designate Scythians. So they are one and the same. Phoenicians and Scythians, they're the same. If somebody mentions a Scythian with their hook nose, Yeah. Hook nose. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah. If someone mentions that, they're mentioning the Phoenicians, so they are one and the same. They are the tribe. Here we go. From the oral testimony of trustworthy Irish Celts, gives corroborative testimony. Now, why would the Irish Celts, all those miles away, give corroborative testimony about the Scythians being the Phoenicians, etc.? Ireland comes up immediately in the first paragraph. What the hell? We've got a lot more reading to do on this. And of course, you still have to wonder whether they're telling you or what they know is correct or what. Here we go. The reader will remember that the Irish were called Scots, although the appellative of Irons or Iron continued to be given to the country from the days of Orpheus to those of Claudius. By Roman writers, Ireland was more usually termed Hibernia. Juvenal calls it Juverna. Juverna. Ireland was called Juverna. Ireland. Here it is. Juvenal calls it Juverna. Juverna. What the hell? It's like Ireland is the real Israel. So strange. Of their voyages to Cornwall for tin, there is no question. Well, if they can go that far, they definitely can go to Ireland. Scythians. Let's see. Samaritans. See, there's your Samaritans. It's all got this. Everything's got an origin in the tribe and their movements. The Phoenician merchants, the Scythians. They shoot horses, don't they? Here we are. King of the North, Emperor of the North. Caucasus. Right, running out of time here. I'm just see if I can find anything interesting. Let's have a look at Scythian art quickly. See what comes up. Scythian jewelry, of course. Animal art. Well, Tengri's got to come into this. It's got to be there. That religion. Where you get the swastika from. It's all going back to their history, and they just put it out there as movies and TV shows, and they put their little puppets grinning at each other smugly. They put them into power, these Scythians, these Phoenician merchants. Yeah.